Hello, my name is KaitlynTopping, and in this video, I'll be explaining my speculative design thoughts on what 50 years' time will look like with our world continuing on the road we are living now. The scenario I have chosen is the worst case scenario, which is business as usual. How will we be living if the emissions continue to rise at the current rates now? Here are a few dot points of what I believe work, education, transport, travel, healthcare, social circles, home cities, food production, shopping, hospitals, and entertainment might be like in the next 50 years. The target market I have chosen to world build for is the middle-aged generation in the next 50 years. This woman is 40 years old with a husband and 2 kids. She is an Australian with a bachelor's degree and TAFE certificates, which has gotten her a job as a graphic designer. Her biggest fears are that her kids won't grow up in a good world because of the way our world is turning into. This is a normal day in the life of Regina, which is just a normal day for people right now. Get up, watch the news on TV, have breakfast, and get the kids ready for school. Go to work, come home, make dinner, and go to bed. Although this is very similar to our normal day today, there are differences such as more advanced technology, such as hologram TVs, self-driving cars, robots. The experience that I've chosen to take from her normal day is cleaning up. This happens when Regina and the kids finish eating and it's time to clean up the food scraps. The artifacts in this experience are the bin, rubbish content, and her phone. This experience is different from now because people are throwing so much food and waste away, whereas in the future, technology can give us ways for us to save on resources. This is an empathy map of Regina for when she's going through the experience of cleaning up. She is thinking how much waste do we use per day and saying, how much waste have we used today, and trying to tell the kids and her husband to reduce as much waste as possible each day. She puts the rubbish into the bin and checks her phone to check how much waste has been used and feels stressed out about how much waste is being used. The difference in this future's experience is there is much more advanced technology than what we have now. More items have voice activation, and a lot of things in this future are automated and self-directed. In the present day, we are too carefree and not worrying about the environment and what might happen to it if we don't start looking after our Earth. A start to fixing this problem is to design things that will help us think about the future and rethink about doing certain things that will hurt the environment. 2 design ideas I came up with is an energy device that shows how much energy you use throughout the day, or a smart bin that shows you how many resources and waste has been used. These are a few sketches and dot points I created to help me bring my design ideas to life and give me an insight of what they might look like. The design I chose was the bin. This is my first prototype of the eco bin. The eco bin is a smart bin that can record and show how much waste and resources has been used during the day or week. The bin also has a setting which can sort out the rubbish into general recycle or plastics for you, so you don't have to worry if you're putting the rubbish in the wrong bin. In the pictures, you can see the screen is on the front and it shows you the different levels of how much waste you have used, whether it's excellent or over or too much. On the back, it shows how the sorting will work inside the bin. I have put on there general recycle and plastics, but you won't actually see this on the outside of the bin. This will be on the inside. I went to a few family members and got a lot of great feedback about my design idea and how it worked. I got some good constructive feedback, which helped me improve my prototype with a few small adjustments. This is my final prototype design after working through the constructive criticism. I added a self-disinfectant spray that goes off every few hours so the bin does not leave a bad odor in the house. I also added bin clasps so that no food or spills will go inside the bin, which can cause ants or odor, which will keep all the rubbish in the bin bag. I believe these added better functionality and purpose to the eco bin. I believe this design links to my design manifesto because this creation is thinking of not only humans, but the environment and animals as well. I think this is a good design for the present and the future because it is an easy way to sort rubbish and really reuse materials because they will be going in the right bins. The bin will also be made out of fully recyclable and eco materials, which will again be recycled or able to break down in the environment. Thank you so much for listening.